Hey guys, welcome back to Deadlocked. Last time, well, that was a horrible first attempt. Last time, 1% progression. Not the best, but we made 11% 2 attempts before then, or 2 videos before then, and we made none on the attempt or the video. I keep saying attempt. The video after that, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with getting 1%. That's 12% in 3 episodes, as I said, which is like 4% each time, which is decent for me in this level. Now, can we hopefully make progress in this video to make it so it doesn't go down to 11 or 12% progress over more videos? Because that would make it worse. That would definitely make it worse. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. Let's see how well we can do on this attempt, because I'm hoping that it won't suck. So I'm gonna need some good luck. Okay, apparently I have the luck. Jesus. Okay, that part you don't press any buttons. 3rd attempt and we made progress. Wasn't that like 2 or 3%? Holy smokes. I didn't expect to make progress on that attempt, I'm not gonna lie. I expect that to be like a 70 attempt sort of thing, maybe even later, maybe slightly earlier. Like 50 attempts or more. Not 3. Not 3. I'm okay with it being 3, of course, but Jesus Christ. That was surprisingly good. I am proud of myself. That was very bad. So now we've had 4 videos, which have made a total of 17% progress between them, which is a percentage each level. I don't have a clue. Alright, I don't have a clue. Would that keep it as like 4% each time? 4 or 10? No, it'll be just more than that. It'll be like 4 point something. So, which we can't have, so we're going to say 4, which, yeah, it's basically the same. So, yay! And it was so soon, maybe we're going to get more progress. I don't know. It's entirely possible, considering I don't actually have to press any buttons there. Wow, I should be... Well, I was going to say should be dead. I didn't mean just kill me. But I'm not mad. As much as I did press the buttons, I shouldn't have died. I'm okay with it, because I should have been dead beforehand. It is okay, video game. I will not be mad. I promise. I promise. It's okay. But anyways, we carry on now and try and get more progress. One would hope, at least. If we don't, I'm not gonna be mad. We've made progress, so I'm naturally just happy about it. You know, that's sort of just how it works for me in this game. I'm still confused to how that can die there. I don't understand it. It died to the top of the screen again. Like, I was thinking on that attempt, so how do we die like this then? And it did it again. I'm like, I still have no idea. It makes no sense to me how you can die there. Unless, like, speed is a factor or something. And you're going so fast into the first portal that you somehow hit the ceiling. I don't know. Either way, it's super dumb. Super dumb. And, you know, I don't appreciate it. I do not. I do not. But it happens. Like, it's one of the few. I had a feeling I was gonna die like that. Yeah, it's one of the few in the game where I legitimately have no idea how it happens, and it's consistent. It's not like one of the random deaths was like, what even happened there? I couldn't see in time. It's happening. Like, not consistently, like, it's not happening all the time, but consistently enough by the fact that I'm getting reproducible results. You know, how science works, you gotta get reproducible results for the test to be valid. Sort of like that. It's valid because it can happen so many times, and it has happened so many times, but I don't understand how. Once something happens so many times, surely you should understand it, you know? Like, it's happened so many times, each time, I don't know how it died that time. Like, that was one of the random ones where I don't know, and I will probably never know. But it's just, again, it's a thing I don't know and I probably will never know. And it's annoying because it's something that I feel like is out of my control. And if it is in my control, I don't know how I can control it. Which I really wish I could. Like, that would make life a lot easier. Quite a bit. But the fact that it's not like that, it's just like, well, rip me, I guess. But oh well, it's okay. It's okay, don't worry. We're fine. I need to scratch my nose. My nose is good now. My nose is good now. Can we make progress? I'm gonna hazard a guess, no. I'm actually probably gonna die before the progress part. Maybe not. Maybe not. Why did I hold the button? What is wrong with me? I was gonna say, okay, maybe we're gonna die before we get to the part where it's difficult, which is the spaceship part. And for some reason, I decided to hold the button. Now, I don't know why I decided to hold the button. I know I don't hold the button. I held it for the maximum amount of time until it started dropping. I have no idea why I decided to do that. It's not like my hand just decided to do it. My brain was like, yeah, just hold the button. It's probably because I was just talking. Like I always say, I tend to die like that. Just having a good time, doing my thing. I start talking about stuff like, yeah, maybe we can do a thing this round. Yeah, pump yourself up. And then I die. I'm like, why did I even do that thing? Every time. Then I do stuff like that. Like, early game like this, I'm just talking mindlessly, as I've mentioned. I just talk and talk and talk, and people just get bored and annoyed. I have no idea. And it's, you know, there's nothing intelligent to come out of me talking, because I'm talking mindlessly. So it doesn't affect my performance. But then when I talk about stuff like that, it's like, yeah, we can do this. It's like, I'm thinking about what I'm saying. And then bad things happen. Yawning, you know, gotta sleep after this. Because, you know, it is night time, so, you know, snoozings must occur after stuff. I don't know, okay, either way, I'm gonna sleep after this, and it'll be very nice. I'm tempted to make the video shorter, because I'm kind of tired, for some reason. But, oh well. I probably will, because that's selfish, you know? Sure, I'm tired, but it's not like, oh my god, I've been awake for 24 hours, I need to sleep right now. It's just like, you know, if I lay down right now, I could probably get to sleep relatively quickly. Like, probably within, like, half an hour. Like, I'm not one of those people who can just sleep. Unless, in fact, it is that 24-hour situation, and I'm like, the entire day is just my eyes trying to close themselves. I'm like, no! Keep yourselves open. It's daytime. You need to stay open. You know, it's not that sort of situation. That is tight, and that's 63. We weren't already at 63. Now we've got that beautiful 4% that I mentioned. Yay! But I'm getting better at that. Apparently, my inconsistencies from yesterday did not carry over to today, and are now consistent-ish. We've done it twice in a row, which is consistent. And there's only 2 times I've done it so far in the episode, which pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Now we've got to try and make more progress, because we could have easily done it in that one. But, you know, it did it again. Why and how? I have no idea. Unless it's dying to the bottom, I'm not seeing it, but I swear I see stuff dying at the top every single time it dies. That's why I always say it's at the top. Because the only other possibility, like the only plausible possibility in my opinion, is I'm doing the jump too early off of the floating green thing or something, and then it's not making it to the portal, and then it's dying. But like I've said, I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. Didn't do it that time, whatever it was, so I have no idea. I'm going to try to check each time now, and I'm probably going to die multiple times trying to do that, but who cares? Let's do this. Okay, I gotta be quiet because, you know, this part I need to slightly focus. Well, not this part. the next part. That should have killed me. See what we can do. Really? I didn't even level out. Are those spikes that are like very, very slightly pointy enough to kill me? Yoni, go away. Like, I thought those spikes were just for show. Legit. I thought they weren't real and would just be, you know, for a bit of texture. But apparently they can actually kill you. Genuinely surprised. Like, I knew the ceiling would kill me, of course. But I didn't even level out, so I got just enough height. Well, I was just low enough to get under the thing, but not quite low enough to get past the next thing. Which is a surprise. As you could probably guess. That was a bad time to jump. As you could probably tell. It did not end too well for me. But oh well, that's okay. Who needs to end well? I don't know. I don't know, okay? All I know is... Well, all I know is that death was not by me. First one in the episodes. Well, apart from the ones that seem to be reasonably consistent, I've been mentioning where I randomly die on the ceiling, even though I don't see why. But yeah, I don't know why I died there. Since I was definitely pressing the buttons at the right time. I can confirm. I don't have proof, but I can just say it. And you can take my word for it if you trust me. I feel like I'm a relatively trustable person. Trustable? Is that a word? I'm gonna call it a word. If it is, if it isn't, I don't care. I'm gonna say it is. If it's not, well, screw it. I've made it a word. If it's not a word, it's now is. Yay! Loving it. Oh, I didn't hold the button. I didn't hold the button. Like, I held the button longer than I should have done if I would, like, not jump. And that was one of the times where for some reason it didn't jump even though I was holding the button longer than I should have done. But, yeah, I didn't hold it. But I held it longer than I should have done. But I didn't hold it. But not as long as... Okay, I'm going to stop with that little... Well, I was going to call it a joke. It's less of a joke, more just a way to irritate someone. To sound like a bit like a broken record. But more of a literal sense than the sort of term people use it in when someone repeats themselves. That was me doing more than repeating myself and just literally saying the exact same thing over and over. You know? Like a broken record that's just stuck in one place and will just repeat itself, you know? That's what I assume the phrase means. That's what I've always taken it as, you know? Broken record, someone repeating themselves. You can probably guess what it means. If that's not what it means, then my mind is blown. So I assume that is what it means. Otherwise my brains are blown everywhere. Which I would not like, you know? Brains are hard to clean out. I should know. No, I'm not going to say that. That's going to sound weird. Well, it'll probably sound weird anyway. God. Okay, mouse, you okay? You gonna jump at any point? Yeah, that death... I didn't do a small jump. I did a good jump. But it had a delay on it for some reason. My body wants sleep for some reason. I don't know why. It's not that late, and I'm not, like, super tired. It's just yawny. Yawny, damn it! As you can tell, my brain isn't that bad. Apparently it is. Because I'm making relatively decent progress. So I'm clearly, like, the brain waves are working. Because usually if I'm tired, it's like, I can't play anymore. I'm going to sleep. But I'm not having that right now. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Did the thing where I moved the clothing from the right hand side with my left hand, so I had to reach across myself, and then I don't press the button properly because my brain is doing other things with its processing power, and then bad things occur. Yawningtons, Yawningtons, Yawningtons. Yawnington, Yawnington. I'm tempted to say, like, if I do this many more yawns, I will end the episode because my body calls for it. But at the same time, I'm like, but then people could say I'm doing fake yawns. Which, I have said before, I can force a yawn. But I wouldn't, because I'd rather just make a full episode. which is what I'm gonna still try and do. Because my brain will be like, yay, it's 50% way through the level, I can go to sleep in like this same amount of time. I don't know why it did that again. The one time out of all the ones that I've done so far where I didn't check. See, here comes yawn. This is why I'm not doing that thing. So the video will end in like probably 5 minutes. If I said like, yeah, after 2 more yawns, which I probably have to make it like 5 or 10. Then by that point my brain would have to remember each one. Then that would screw me over more. So I'm just gonna make a full episode and deal with it, because you know I'm not gonna die. I'm fine. And this video is probably gonna be like 44 minutes is my current estimate of how long this video is gonna be. If I'm correct, then yay. If I'm not, then oh well. Not too big of an issue. It's just guessing a number and being incorrect. There's bigger problems to have, you know? Like, there's worse things that could happen. Pardon me. Oh, I held the... I lived. I lived. Well, I'll be damned. Well, that didn't just blow my goddamn mind. I don't know what will, because that was awesome. It threw me off, but damn, that was unexpected, to say the least. Highly unexpected. But that was good. As much as I die. It means if I ever have that happen again, I know I can survive. Yawning, go away. I do not want you right now. Yawning, go away. I do not want you right now. Like, yawning, I'll say I don't want you right now. And some people might be like, well, why would you want yawning? Yawning can sometimes be nice. And okay, I've now finally confirmed that has a dodgy hitbox. So I timed that to not bonk, and it still bonked, but I saw it didn't actually collide with anything. So no wonder I bonk on that part so much, and I think, hey, how did that happen? Because its hitbox is slightly wonky. Hopefully now I can compensate, even though I know I won't, and my brain will go for what it sees rather than what it knows. Because, you know, that's just how brains work with me. Well, that's how my brain works, at least. It's just, you know, oh, for God's sake. I knew it was going to happen. I don't know why, because I did a normal input, but my brain said on that attempt it was going to do that thing. Weird. That was impossible to survive from where I was there. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, it's one of those times I hate yawning. But yawning can be nice sometimes. It could be like a relief thing of just like... yawning. That's what yawning sounds like. He lied. Why am I bad? God, I was so good earlier, and by so good I mean I was relatively decent earlier, and now I'm relatively not decent. What does that mean? It means I was bad, okay? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? And I'm now basically at the conclusion of I'm probably not going to get progress anymore in this episode. Maybe I hit a wall and I was like, yeah, I'm not tired, I'm fine, and now like 10 minutes into the episode I hit that wall. An hour, 18 minutes, and my brain just turned to mush, and it's like, I can't do it anymore. Or maybe it's just the bright, flashy colours of the game screwing over my brain. Since, what's that? I got yawn because yawning reasons of yawning turn. When Andy plays the game now, because she hasn't played it for so long, she has the thing that happens whenever I used to play it before, where she'll look away and then everything will just move, as I've mentioned before. Which I used to get, but, you know, I'm good now. I wonder how many hours I have in this game now, because I haven't checked in a while. Because I would probably guess... Where was that before? I don't know. If I was at 100 before, I'm going to guess that I'm at, like, 115. If I wasn't at 100 before, I'm going to guess that I'm at 100 now. But, you know... is pretty bad for someone that's done as many levels as me. In my opinion, it's bad. Because, you know, my problem isn't that, oh, I can't do it. My problem is consistency. Because I can do each individual section. once I've done it enough, and I've learned how to do it. But I've got to get consistent at all the other parts. It's dying there so often. Like, it seems like maybe it hits the portal in the wrong place or something, and it just teleports me into spikes. Because it's dying in such a random way. Don't know what I was trying there, but it didn't work. And currently, the video is going to be 41 minutes, roughly. If I do... Well, if this is exactly halfway. I'm still gonna... Like, I'm not changing my guess, though. My guess is staying solid where it was. On the 42, 43 minute mark. All we've got to do is work back those 2 or 3 minutes. Like, we could have eased... Oh, for God's sake. I don't know how I died there, to be perfectly honest. Since my inputs felt smooth, I was perfectly central. I don't know how it did it. But yeah, like, earlier I was going to say it's pretty good, but we've been dying a lot since then. Haven't really made consistency happen late game. Like, that death, I don't understand how it happened. Like, I swear my inputs were well timed. It's confusing me, because I know the inputs now. I've done this part enough for me to be like, okay, I know what to do. It's not that bad. That one I understand, because I was doing it all wrong. That was horrible. But usually, it's just confusing me how I'm dying, because the game is just killing me, and I'm getting sad. As you can tell, I'm yawning right now as well. Yeah, and this couldn't tell, if so, like, how? Maybe it sounds normal, I don't know. Because to a yawning person, a yawn sounds weird, because it's just... Your voice gets all muffled, kind of. It's like... And then if you're the one that's not yawning, they don't sound quite like that. But you know, you get the gist. Jesus Christ, we finally made it back here. It's been so long. Feels weird. Where am I? I don't know. But either way, can we please get a decent distance on this one? Because we've not been doing well recently. Like, I haven't made it to this part in a while. I think last time I made it there was like attempt 49 or 50. We're now nearly at 60. That's not good. Okay. Let's see what we can do on this one then. Oh, I don't know how it died. I swear I jumped. God damn it. I wasn't even thinking about making progress on that one. Like, okay, see how well we can do. It wasn't a cocky way of saying it. But, what can I do? What can I do? What can I say except you're welcome? Never seen Moana. Just heard the song. Never seen the film. It's a bit beyond my time. Like, it's a bit beyond the time of being a youth and then having your parents take you to see a film in cinema. It's like, yay, happy moving pictures on a TV screen that is giant, yay. It's like having a living room with a giant TV with random people that walk in and watch it with you, but the lights never work. You know? Like, it's been a long time since I've been to cinema with family members, you know? It's probably been... When was it? Probably like 3 years ago, maybe more. I don't know. Maybe only 2. I distinctly remember going to see How to Train Your Dragon 2. And I know there's some other things in between. But I didn't quite know. I do not quite know. Either way though, you know. Either way though, you know. That's... Like, my brain said, you said the same thing twice because of the though and you know. But in reality, I didn't. Because my brain heard the noises instead of comparing the actual words. Which, you know, not how it works. Because 2 people could say the same thing in different languages. But it would be different. Because, you know, they said the same thing, but different languages, making it sound different. You know? Pardon me. But obviously it was in the same language. Just things sounded the same. Oh, that was real close. Real close. To see what we could do on the one where it was close. Oh, I was so close on that one as well, except that one it was close in the opposite direction. Rather than being so close and just barely making it, it was so close but not quite making it. It was just on the other side of the spectrum, but not by much. It was within fingertip reach. Yep, impossible to survive that one. Good, love it. Why did I click again? Why did I die there? Like, why did I jump? What is wrong with me? Sorry, that death was just because I was rubbing my nose. It was like a cat hair had just been wafted into it and I had to just get it out, and yeah, my nose was not in a happy spot. So I was just frantically just attacking my nose, trying to relieve the nasal tension, so to speak. It's a weird way to speak, but I've spoken, and I don't know. Either way, you know, I said it now, it's too late. You can't take it back. Well, I can't take it back. You know? I said you know so many times. Again, it's one of those things that you just say. Or at least I just say. Okay, let's see what we can do on this attempt. Hoping good things. This bit sucks. Good. What can we do? I knew I'd die like that. I freaking knew it. God damn, we've made the upside down part every time, which genuinely blows my mind. Since we had attempts where we'd never made it, we made it once total, and now I've made it every time since then. Or at least since we started this video. When we've made it there, we have made it beyond, which pretty good. Yep, I tapped the button as lightly as I could, and it still died. I'm currently like covering the majority of my face because I was rubbing my right eye with my left hand. So my wrist was covering my left eye like 50%, so I could barely see the screen. So I didn't quite know what was happening or where I was or what I had to do, but I did what I could. I did whatever I saw. But, you know, that's a really weird thing to take out of context as well. I did what I saw, depending on what you think did means in that context. And let's hope you take it in a non-gross, weird way. It's gross. I'm sorry. Oh, that was not good. That was not the goodness. That is what we like to call the badness. Either way, though, we're at about 70 attempts. Not too many to go. Is that good? Is that bad? Well, I'm not going to put my finger on it. I'm just going to say it could be better for me making progress. We've made progress twice. Total, we made it 3% more. Which I'm happy with. I'm happy with. I'm not the one that goes for like all the percentages at once, practicing each individual part of the level in practice mode. I just freaking do the level. Because, you know, I'm that kind of guy. I didn't hold the button. I held it longer than I normally would once again, but I didn't hold it fully. God damn it. Why is it whenever I do that, it doesn't actually work? But in the other section where I press the button, and I know that I didn't press it for very long, I just gently tap it, it just dies. Why is that a thing? I wish that wasn't a thing. It was like, yeah, it's fine. It's completely fine. You do this thing, good. Good. It's goodness gracious me. That was so incredibly close. Jesus. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. We're not dead. I thought I was going to die in that section, I'm not going to lie. Don't know why. Everything felt relatively smooth while doing it. Just, I had that inkling in the back of my skull. That tingle. That was saying something bad is going to happen. But it didn't. Which, you know, that's always a positive. Okay, we're alive for now. See what we can do. Die. I should have died before then. That was bad. My brain thought about going for the coin, and yeah, I should have come to that decision, or I should have made that decision much sooner. Since the coin should be relatively free. Like, all I've got to do is not use the green thing and just jump down there instead. It's pretty easy. And to be honest, it may actually line up the next section better. But I've done this part so much, I feel like I'm not going to try it. I'm just going to stick to my guns. As much as it's an extra coin, and like I said, it's probably for free. Coins are not everything. Coins are not everything. They're not even useful. They're nice, but they're not practical. They're just not on the video. Is surprising me how like consistent it's going to be for the 40-minute mark, because we were at 30 minutes. Also, I don't know how I'm not dead, by the way, but we were at 30 minutes at 75 attempts, and at 50 attempts we were at roughly 20 minutes. So, you know, it's lining up that way, don't you think? Since, you know, 10 times 3 is 30, and 3 times 25 is 75, and 2 times 25 is 50, and 2 times 10 is 20. So it's lining up mathematically to be that thing. God damn, what that key? Really? Hitboxes. Hitboxes. Come off it. What even happened there? Okay, 1 second. Jesus Christ. Got a scratch with my right arm on my left arm because, you know, it happens. Like, you can't scratch your left arm with your left arm. It just doesn't happen. Especially if it's on the forearm. Unless, like, your arm doesn't work anymore. There's no possible way for you to scratch your left forearm with your left arm. It just doesn't, it won't work. Unless what you class as that is like you rub your arm against like a unit or something. Because then you're technically using the arm to scratch the arm, but not about using your left hand to scratch your left forearm. It's not gonna happen. Unless there's something really wrong with your body or your bones are made of elastic. Like, was I the only, like, or was our school the only school that showed you, like, if you put, like, chicken bones or something in vinegar, eventually they turn, like, rubbery? As I assume because I can't remember what the cause is, since, you know, I'm not a biologist and my brain can't remember it, since I was quite young when they showed you this. But I assume it's because the acidity of or the pH level of the vinegar, like, breaks down the hard parts in the bone or something. 1 second. Oh my god. Gently tapped the button. Had horrible repercussions on me. Jesus. Yeah, I assume that the pH level of the thing just causes it to wear away at that stuff overnight. And then makes it just rubbery. Since, you know, it still stays a solid. It's not strong enough to completely dissolve the bone, but it just works its way in there and gets rid of all the hard stuff in the bone. Since bones are freaking tough, so as much as they can survive it, they're not going to be very good afterwards. Or it's like the episode of Harry Potter. By episode, I of course mean film of Harry Potter with the Chambers of Secrets, when, also spoilers, but to be honest, it's not really spoilers, it's Harry goddamn Potter. If you haven't seen it, you're probably never going to. It's just how it works. Harry Potter's one of those things where you watch it, or you don't. You know? Oh my god. What even happened? Why was it so low? That threw me off so mad. So bad. Jesus. It's like the episode of Harry Potter, or film Harry Potter, not episode, where his arm bone just gets removed, essentially. By magic, of course. It's not brutal, and his bone isn't just surgically removed and it's all bloody and everywhere. It's just the spell is put on his arm to make his bone fix, and instead it removes the bone entirely, and then his arm is extremely floppy. You know, would a human be like that? if they had the vinegar bones. I don't know. I doubt it. I feel like the vinegar would eventually work or wear away at the stuff that holds your bones together. And then you'd sort of not work anymore. But let's just say the stuff in the bones that's solid gets taken away instead. What would happen? I don't know. God damn, I've died to that so many times. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Here's my guess. You'd be bendier than normal, but you still wouldn't be able to scratch your arm like that. But your bones possibly would just be way more brittle as well, because, you know, it wore away at that part. Like, sure, it would be bendy, but it would probably snap better. Like, maybe it would be brittle, because brittle's more, like, just, it breaks really easily and will crack and stuff. But maybe, like I said, it would snap easier, or something. You know, I have no idea, okay? I'm not a scientist, these are just guesses. I like science and I like maths. They're two things that keep my world in, well, our world. Like, I'm saying in a sort of sense of me being like, yeah, the day maths and English, not maths and science is proven to be false and we need to scrap it all, is the day my world will just stop. My world is in my life. And for me, it'll just be like, I don't know anymore. Because to me, I cling very dearly to the science that we have discovered. Well, not science we've discovered, but, you know, like scientific stuff we've discovered and maths. I cling to that very dearly. Because, you know, without maths, we would not have houses. Without science, we wouldn't have specific types of food. You know? And other very important things. Like, without maths and science, we would not have cars. Without maths and science, we wouldn't have computers, TVs, electronical things. Because you need the maths to, you know, do the codes and the whatnot, and the ones and zeros. And without the science, we wouldn't have the technology to have even made these things. You know? The world without science is barely a world at all. Same as maths. It's very difficult. And if they ever get proven to be false, we need to just chuck them out. It's just like, my brain would not be able to handle it. I feel like that'd be the same for a lot of people, but they just don't know it until they have the mental thought of, what would the world be like without these things? Because if you get that thought, it's just like, okay, my brain's broken now. Because I cling to them so very, very dearly. Maybe more than most, because, you know, I'm very passionate about maths and science. They're two of my favourite subjects. Until you turn maths into something really difficult, where it's like, yeah, make this make this negative number multiply by this positive number. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Would it multiply it and make the negative number lower because you're technically making the lower number lower because it's lower and I don't understand? Or would it go higher? I don't know. That stuff's always confused me. And algebra kind of confused me. It's like, why would you even bother putting the letter there? Just leave it as a number. There's no point changing it to a letter and then making it be a number anyway. You know, that makes literally 0 sense. To say, okay, this thing is that. Now do this thing. Like, just keep it. Like, if B equals 7 and 8 equals 9, even though that's not a number, or not a letter, but shush. If B equals 7 and Q equals 9, multiply them together, and what does it mean? It means you're an idiot and should just do 7 times 9. It's not difficult. You know, it's just 63 isn't correct. Oh no. The way I remember that is I just basically remember that both numbers have to add up to 9. It's just how the 9's multiplication works. Like, 9 times 1, like, it equals 9. Okay, one second. I'll talk about this afterwards. My brain can't maths and level. It doesn't work that way. See what we can do. I gently tap it. Why does it do this? Yeah, like, I remember it because 9 times 1 is 9, you know, equals 9. 8 or 18, 1 plus 8, 9. 27, 2 plus 7, 9. 3, 6, 9. 5, 4, 4, 5, 6, 3. You're basically just working back to how you were before, and they're all 9s. That's why I just say, like, 9 times 7 is 63, because, you know, well, the way my brain does it, which, you know, might not be how yours does it. Maybe you do it in the way it's like, okay, I just do 10 times said number, and then I minus 1 of it. So if it's like 10 times 7, you then get 70, you minus 7, you have 63. Boom, exactly the same result. But I just do it in a way which just makes sense to me, might not make sense to you, where I get the number, which is 7, multiply it, and then my brain says, okay, so which numbers are going to be? Because I already know in my head which numbers it can be. It can be 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90, and then so on and so forth. So my brain just says, okay, it can be these things. One second. I tapped it so gently. That was the final attempt. Damn, I didn't even notice. But yeah, it can be those numbers. Because I'm going to finish this thing, I don't care. It can be those numbers, but I just minus 1 off the first thing. So instead of being 72 for 7 times 92, or 9, it would then just be 63. And then for 6, I'd take it down to be 50, and then so on. So for 1, it would go down to 9, so that'd be 1 times 9, of course. 2 times 9 would be 20, not 27, it'd be 18, I'm ruining it already. And just a random one, 9 times 9, 81. Because you do that thing. That's how I do it, at least. I don't know how you do it. But anyways, we got the 42 minutes. And I wasn't intentionally trying to do that, I just wanted to quickly check. That was just me talking about math, because I wanted to finish the subject that I was on. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you still like the series. I know I do. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!